Welcome to Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com Time, where we'll sip some wine and review all things rom-com on the Hallmark Channel. I'm Amy.
And I'm Gary.
And
I'm pouring.
pour the cab.
Like it is outside.
Yes, it's going to rain here for, seems like forever, but it's like, 3 or 4 days. We're going to have a system stall on top
One
of
day
the
too many.
area where we live. Yeah. So it's going to be a little gloomy outside, but we'll try to keep it sunny inside.
We will.
We will. Today, we're going to be reviewing Home Turf, which aired on the Hallmark Channel on Saturday, October 4th, 2025. It is streaming right now on Hallmark Plus.
And we would love it if you would click that follow button on your favorite podcast platform so you don't miss any of our episodes. If you listen on Apple or Spotify, you can also leave us a review and some stars.
And stars.
You can also find us on YouTube and all social media.
You can send us an email at pourthewine@romcomtime@gmail.com and let us know your thoughts about Home Turf or anything Hallmark related, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
and
rounding.
what you're looking forward to.
In Countdown to Christmas.
That's right.
It's right around the corner. But first we have Haul Out the Halloween.
Yep.
Which we're really excited for.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they did with
That's going
that one.
to air this weekend, right?
Yes.
It's coming up. And then it's Countdown to Christmas time.
Woo-hoo.
So shoot us an email. Let us know your thoughts about anything Hallmarky related, and maybe we'll read it on the pod.
We sure will.
We would love to hear from you.
Yes, please drop us a line. So let's talk about who's in this one.
All righty. We will talk about the actors and actresses, and I'm going to give a little bit of their Hallmark work, not every single thing, because some of them have several.
A lot
and
of
we
them
would
have
be here all
several.
night, which is good. Yeah. Not a bad thing. If they don't have any Hallmark work, we like to mention a few things maybe that they've done. If they don't have any other Hallmark work,
Outside
I should
of
say.
Hallmark,
Outside. Yeah. Nikki Deloach plays Cassidy. She, of course, is a Hallmark fan favorite. Her work goes back a decade. A few of her films include last year's Countdown to Christmas movie, Our Holiday Story, which also starred Warren Christie, who is in this very movie as well.
Yes, he is.
She plays Goldie in the Curious Caterer Mysteries. She was in A World Record Christmas, the 5 More Minutes movies, Truly Madly Sweetly, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah, it does.
And on. She will be in the upcoming Countdown to Christmas movie, A Grand Ole Opry Christmas with Christopher Palaha. It premieres on Saturday, November 29th.
Looking forward to that one too. I can't wait.
Me too. I'm excited.
I know.
I think that's going to be a really cute one. Looking forward to it.
Yes, me too.
Warren Christie plays Logan. His very first Hallmark movie dates back to 2008.
Oh, goodness.
The Most Wonderful Time of the Year, which starred Brooke Burns and Henry Fonda.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
Fonda.
As I just mentioned, he was in last year's Countdown to Christmas movie, Our Holiday Story with Nikki. A few other movies of his include Holiday Road, The More Love Grows, Crashing Through the Snow, and If I Only Had Christmas.
Aw.
He will be in the upcoming Countdown to Christmas 2025 movie, A Royal Montana Christmas with Fiona Gubbelman.
Okay.
Do you know who she is? She was in Sugar Plummed and 'Tis the Season to Be Irish.
Okay.
Do you know? Yeah. And of course, we loved her in The Good Doctor.
I have a visual of her now.
You have a visual of her. A Royal Montana Christmas will air in actually just a few weeks on Saturday, October 18th. It is the Saturday premiere of Countdown to Christmas.
Right.
That's going to be really cute also.
The crowd goes wild.
I have to mention, too, when I was looking at his IMDb, he is going to be in the new Little House on the Prairie series.
Aw.
He's going to play John Edwards, which is a character I don't remember. Now, this series is going to air on Netflix. Did you watch Little House on the Prairie as a kid?
Yeah, my mom did. So that would mean I
you did also, because you stop and watch
I would
it.
stop.
Oh my gosh,
way
I
to the
love
kitchen
Little
and
House
just
on
sit
the
there
Prairie. Laura and Charles and
Yes.
Caroline and Mary, and then you had the Bratty Olsons,
Yeah.
right? Willie and Nellie. Oh my gosh, I just adored that show. So we might have to check that out.
Yeah.
I think I would be very interested in that. That's pretty cool. Louise Bokai. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. If not, I apologize. He plays Nick. That's one of the football players. Correct. This is his Hallmark premiere. He has a little bit more than a dozen acting credits. He was in the movie Revelations and an episode each of The Chosen and Mystic Mishaps.
Oh, okay.
Laith Walschlager plays Teddy. He's another one of the football players. The freshman football players, right? Mm-hmm. This is his Hallmark premiere. A few of his nearly 6 acting credits include an episode of Poker Face, 6 episodes of Paradise.
Oh, wow.
That was just on. That's a Hulu series, right? Mm-hmm. And the movie 80 for Brady.
80 for Brady.
Based on that true story, right? There's a few fun facts about him. He played football for the University of Delaware and graduated with an MBA in finance and a minor in theater. He set records. He set NCAA records and university records on the field. And he actually played for the Arizona Cardinals in the NFL.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
I'm telling you, he looked like a football player.
I thought that was really cool. And when he retired from the NFL, he started a new career and then graduated from the American Academy of Dramatic Arts.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he's got to be, in his 30s maybe?
That's
If
funny.
I thought that was so cool.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
He kind of hit both themes of this movie.
Yes. And I was reading, and he's done like a lot of voice work for commercials.
Right.
And things also. And just
good for him,
fact he's got an MBA in finance. And I'm like, okay, it's pretty cool.
He's not a lughead, is he?
He's not a lughead, no. Definitely not a lughead. Good for him.
Awesome.
Tanner McKay plays Malcolm, another football player. This is one of 3 acting credits and his only Hallmark work. He was in Mission Stories and an episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Power Rangers. Go, Power Rangers.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Arthur Mariquin plays Antonio, yet another freshman football player. This is his Hallmark premiere. Some of his other work includes an episode of Saved by Grace and Walker, the series.
Oh, Walker, okay.
Urban Country, and an episode of Revolution.
Oh.
Didn't we watch that?
Yes, we did.
We watched Revolution, yeah. Onias Snuka plays Ken, a football player.
Yep.
This is one of 4 acting credits and his Hallmark premiere. Two of his other works are shorts, and the other one is a music video.
Oh,
so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Jess Del Vizzo plays Zoe. She plays Cassidy's assistant, right? She plays Nikki Deloach's assistant. Mm-hmm. Her Hallmark work includes both Sister Swap movies, which were Christmas in the City and A Hometown Holiday, which starred the Williams sisters, Ashley and Kimberly. She was also in the Lifetime Christmas movie, My Christmas Inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Timothy A. Threfall plays Leo Farnsworth. So he's like the alumni/investor who comes around. This is his one and only acting credit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
Asia Writing plays Janine. And I think she was a good friend of Cassidy's. She plays the friend.
Yeah.
Or she's also on the board or something.
She was on the board.
On the college board.
Mm-hmm.
Of her 4 acting credits, this is her only non-short.
Wow.
So the other 3 are shorts, and then she is in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Is. That's awesome.
Yeah. Right. That's a wrap for the actors and actresses. What you got for me?
Okay. Home Turf was directed by McLean Nelson. He's directed several Hallmark movies, including The Magic of Lemon Drops, Haul Out the Holly, Lit Up, Branching Out, and A Heidelberg Holiday.
All of which we loved.
Yes, every last one of them. He is the director for the upcoming Haul Out the Halloween.
Which we're so excited about, which we just mentioned.
He also wrote.
That's pretty cool.
Which is going to make it easy when we do that one. Directed and written by.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Guess who?
That's funny.
Home Turf was written by Greg Rawson and Brian Sawyer. They are a dynamic writing duo and have more than 24 Hallmark writing credits. A few include 3 Bed, 2 Bath, 1 Ghost. Ooh, that'd be scary, right? The Professional Bridesmaid, several crossword mystery movies, Christmas in Rome, and Wedding at Graceland. The very first Hallmark movie they wrote was Undercover Bridesmaid, which aired in 2012.
Wow. More than
And that does
a
it for
decade
that.
ago, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Good for them.
Crazy.
So they're a good writing team.
Yeah.
The two of them. That's pretty cool.
Let's drop the synopsis then.
Let's drop it.
You drop it, I'm sipping.
I'll drop you sip. Is that how we're doing it?
Correct.
Cassidy is the president of a small college whose life is thrown for a loop when freshmen on the football team move into her home. Can Logan, the handsome coach, help smooth things over?
I say so.
We will see. We shall see.
Yes. And don't forget, we do drop some spoilers. And since this was a new movie that was just released, if you haven't seen it, pause our podcast, go watch the movie, come back, start us back up, and let us know what you think.
Start us back up.
Or you can listen to our podcast first and then go watch the movie.
Watch it, then come back.
And then drop us an email on what you thought. How about that?
That sounds good.
Okay.
I think that sounds like an excellent plan.
Yeah, it is an excellent plan because I came up with it.
It is.
All right. So let's dive into this.
Let's dive in.
What did you think?
Oh, you want me to go first? You sure you don't want to go first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first. I don't see no lady in this room.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Just kidding.
I see a beautiful lady.
Oh, that's so nice.
Brinkley.
Brinkley the dog. That's messed up. That's funny. That was funny.
I love you.
You got me.
I love you.
I love you too.
You know you're beautiful. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anywho, this is not a Hallmark movie. We're acting out. All right. Home turf.
Yes.
I mean, I thought it was a light, feel good watch with, a playful premise. I really liked the premise of the story. I thought it was great.
Me too.
It was a bit on the slapsticky side.
Yes.
For sure. But with Warren Christie and Nikki Deloach, I mean, who cares? Who's complaining, right?
No.
I mean, a little bit. Maybe I'm complaining a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know. Their chemistry felt more like close friends than romantic leads, but generally it all worked together. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Me too.
What about you? What was your...
when we first watched it, I was like, I don't know about this. And then the second time we watched it, I really got into it. I really did.
So the second time you
you
weren't in the mood the first time. Is that what you
maybe
just
not.
to chill
there
and
are
watch?
times where when we do the first watch, I'm kind of like, but the second time around, I really enjoy it.
You warm up to it.
Yeah. And I just like the theme in it, teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, that's true.
And you're right. It was kind of slapstick.
There were some.
But, sometimes you just need that kind of Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
We've been watching some really good serious type,
like the series.
The series
about,
and
Chicken Sisters.
Right. And you just need that. Let me just relax, pour some wine.
Yeah.
Because it's...
Just go along for the ride.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I thought.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What'd you think about the meet cute?
Ooh, the meet cute. I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it was kind of cute because they kind of meet at this little
coffee
pop-up coffee stand.
Yeah, pop-up is good. Yeah.
And she's all decked out and she's got her nice jacket on and this skateboarder comes skating by and almost knocks her down and she falls back and, of course...
Logan catches her. Yeah.
He's a football player. He should catch her, right?
Right.
And then it's so funny because she's sitting there talking and she's kind of cleaning herself off. And then she looks up and it's like,
all over. Well, I know they have a moment where they can't speak, each of them. So
I thought it was cute. I thought it was good meet cute.
A good
What
meet
about
cute.
you?
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I think we kind of start off with the slapsticky kind of where she falls back and he's right there but it worked for the film and it just like I said I just love those two actors anyway so
Would you think you were in a workshop where you have to trust the person to catch you?
Oh yeah well
You know what I mean?
You really got to have some trust that they're going to catch you. Thank goodness Warren Christie didn't drop her. That would have been
he wasn't going to drop her.
No, he's not going to do that. All right, so let's get into some favorite scenes.
All right, so what do you have? You go first.
There's a scene that kind of blends into another one. So it's sort of two scenes, but it kind of flows.
Okay, let's do it.
It's the scene where she So Cassidy goes to Logan's house to talk to him. The boys have already moved into her home.
Okay.
Now she's living in the university president's house that the president gets to live in.
Right.
Right. And it's a beautiful older home, right? Real wood everywhere. And she's very organized and clean. And then the boys move in and they're a chaotic mess because they're 5 freshmen football players, right? So or boys, I guess. So she goes to talk to Logan at his house and is basically like, you know, you need to come and live. Like, I can't, they're messing everything up. They're messing my flower beds up there. And as she's talking to him, she starts to clean up because Logan's house is kind of a mess. So while she's talking, she's just naturally picking like the trash up and making this big pile in her hands. I thought that was kind of cute. So then they leave there and they go to breakfast at the, you know, he's going to take her out to breakfast and he takes her to like the dining hall at the university, right? Because he gets like, what did he say? What did he call it? Credits or whatever for the dining hall.
Yeah, he gets points.
And so he apologizes. And then, you know, she tells him that her job is running the university and his job is just helping boys move a ball across a line.
Yes.
Which I actually thought was kind of funny, you know?
Yeah, it was funny.
And then that's when, you know, she talks, or actually that's when she tells him he's going to move into the room above the garage. And previously she had said that didn't count as a room. And he was like, I thought you said that didn't count as a room. Right. So I kind of enjoyed their banter in that moment. And then, you know, he agrees that he's going to move in.
Yeah. And
I just kind of like that. I thought it was really cute.
In that same scene, what he says is it's his meal plan, and he got a sign.
His meal plan. That's what it is.
One of his signing
That's
bonuses.
right. It was a meal plan. Right. That's right.
And that his points rolled over.
Yeah.
And when she was leaving, he was like, "Can I have your breakfast burrito?" And she didn't say anything. He's like, "Well, I can't waste my points.
I can't waste my points." That's what he said. Yeah. I thought that was really cute.
Yes. But I have a question, right? He's the coach of a college.
Yes.
Well, why doesn't he have more than one bedroom? I would think the head coach would have a couple bedrooms in his house that some of those players could have stayed.
I don't know. Right? Was it a single bedroom? I didn't even notice that there wasn't a bedroom.
Say.
Oh, okay. They were kind of just like in the main room, and he didn't really care about furniture and anything else in there.
Which I thought was funny. I thought it was hilarious that he didn't.
What about you?
I liked. Then this was way before that scene. Is when they both, after the meet cute, they were in the board meeting and they were going back and forth.
Oh yes, the two of them,
right? Because the pipes had broken in the dorm, and unfortunately, it happened to be on the floor that the football players were on.
Right,
and so the coach was like, "Well, Cassidy had a plan that they could stay off campus at another school that had low registration, right?" And so Logan was like, "Well, I know of a place." And she's like, "What?" And it was her house because it had plenty of rooms. And she's like, "Well, that's my house and I'm living in it. And that's where I do meetings and entertain people." And I just thought it was real cute because they went back and forth.
Yeah, that's where their banter kind of started. Yeah, I did enjoy their banter for sure.
So that was one of mine.
Yeah, that was a cute.
Yeah. So what's another one? What's another one of yours?
I enjoyed the scene where, you know, the boys are out of control, but then Cassidy and Logan kind of lay out the rules. Yeah. And so they have the boys lined up, right?
Yeah.
The 5 boys, and then she's going over the rules, and I just love. So they have like a dry erase board,
right? That
they use, of course, and everybody knows in football you draw the plays on it and everything, right? So as she's talking, they already have stuff written on the board. He's like pointing to it or emphasizing it with his dry erase board, and I thought it was so cute because all the boys are watching him, like they're going to follow the coach's rules. So as she's talking, you know, he's emphasizing it on the board, like, you know, coasters. We're going to use coasters to protect, protect the wood. No workouts before 8 a.m. And it would be like, no workouts before. And he would, I just thought that was really, really fun. Just a fun way to do that and to get the boys' attention, right?
Yeah.
Because they're going to pay, they're going to pay attention to that.
Right. Because that's what they're used to. Another one of my favorite scenes was when the players cooked for her.
Yes, I have that also.
And I thought that was a really interesting scene because each player cooked either like one of their parents or their grandmother's dish for her.
Yeah.
And then the last guy, he's like in some Cincinnati chili.
Yes.
And if you ever had Cincinnati chili, it's kind of sweet and it's on spaghetti. So I thought that was really cool. And she said she accepted their apology, but only on one condition, and that was if they would sit down and eat with her.
Well, they're apologizing because she had a Zoom call.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
she did
yeah.
have
So
that
she
Zoom
has
call.
a Zoom call, and they're not in the same room with her, but they're loud and they're using the internet. And
Right.
so someone's playing music, and the person she's talking to, she's trying to get this investor.
Right.
And and it's kind of like kids, right? Like they
Yes.
think they can't see you and you're fine, and
Right.
she can hear the music, and then the Zoom call or whatever it was freezes up because they're playing video games.
They're using up the wireless.
using up the
right.
wireless.
They're
And so their
overloading
way
it.
of apologizing is making
the dinner.
And like
Yeah.
you said, that was I had that also, that they each from their hometowns make something that is personable to them. And if we can just talk about Cincinnati chili for a second.
Okay, let's do it.
Because I actually went to college near Cincinnati,
Okay.
and I'd never had Cincinnati chili. I grew up near Chicago, where we did not have Cincinnati chili. We had chili that was chili, that I
Right.
considered chili. And it is, if you're listening to this and you're from Cincinnati, I apologize for this, but I do not like Cincinnati chili. I do not like the smell of
And you and I are on the same
of Cincinnati
page.
chili.
Yes.
You either get like a 3-way or a 4-way, and that means there's, spaghetti,
Right.
then chili. Sometimes it's on a hot dog,
Right.
which chili dogs are fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is a sweeter
Right.
chili, and I do not find that to be so enjoyable.
No.
And I get a lot of grief from my children because they like Cincinnati chili, and that's fine. Everybody has their taste, but I'm not a big fan.
No,
Not a
me
big fan.
either. I am not.
I don't like, and they do put, I believe they say it in the movie, what's cinnamon or chocolate or whatever in
Right.
there. And this is no secret, by the way. I have many friends who still live in the Cincinnati area, and my college friends and their kids, and they all know I don't like it, and it's
Right.
okay. So when I go, I just have a hot dog with nothing on it, and
Right.
ketchup and mustard.
Right.
And cheese, like a coney. They put, the shredded cheese on it and stuff. So I'm okay with that. It's just the chili itself.
The chili.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Do you have any other favorite scenes?
I think those were the 3 that I was going to bring up. I liked that Cassidy uses the board to explain to Logan her plan to wow Farnsworth, because he's used the board up until that point.
Right.
And then now she's using
The
the whiteboard to
Yes.
show him what she's going to do. And I just thought that was kind of a cool switch,
Right.
in that moment.
Right. And that's to get Leo, the person who was going to be donating to the school. The whole issue was the arts are always the part of the school that get chopped, right?
Right. They're the first to go.
Whenever there's no money in the budget,
Right.
those are the first.
Well, and it's because, the big sports bring in the big money.
Right.
And that's the truth of it.
Yeah.
And
so she's trying to come
crux
up with
of
an idea on how to get him to donate the money.
Right.
And he's donated money before, and unfortunately the president prior to her didn't use the money wisely. So he was hesitant in, giving some more money. But in the end, she was able to convince him, and they named a field after him. Which I thought was
that was pretty cool. Yeah. And then I like the scene where the boys move back to the dorm, and she kind of sees them, and they all give her like a group hug.
Right.
I thought that was really cute, because she was someone who was used to doing things by herself and living by herself and not feeling like she needed anyone else.
Right.
And then when they left, the house was so quiet, and such a bigger meaning in terms of when people like when the kids leave home, and there's just the quiet, and we don't mind. We're good being empty nesters,
Yes.
but that's just an aside. But she had been by herself, and so I thought that moment was really cool. And she kind of tears up, and then they all
Yeah, they
give
were
her a
like,
hug.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah,
And
I
they
thought
all
that was
hugged her. And
cute.
she was like, oh.
Do you have any other favorite scenes?
No, that was it. So we'll move on to Cheers. Did you
All
have any
right.
Cheers?
No, I have zero. Of course. I really did like the premise of the story itself. I thought it was a great idea.
Yes.
You know, the pipe bursts, the boys have to move somewhere. And,
Right.
you know, if you've ever been around teenage boys, especially athletes, they're not always neat and don't always smell great.
No,
And,
they
you
do
know,
not.
so I just thought it was a cool idea. And then having them move into the president's house. And you have to presume it's a smaller college.
Right.
You know, it's not a big university. Like, what did they call, instead of the Ohio State, they used the Buckeye State as like
Right.
the big college that's close by or
Right.
whatever, you know, so. So I just like the premise of the story. I thought it really worked. I thought they delivered it well.
Right.
So what about you?
I like the premise of it too. And in one of the scenes where she's giving the speech, the pep talk before the game.
Yeah, towards the end
And
or at the
she
end.
talks about being a lone wolf, and it's not so fun, but being part of a wolf pack is where it is. And I just really, really enjoyed that speech.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, giving a pep talk to a bunch of kids, that's not
easy. No, I know.
You know, whoever wrote that speech, I thought they did a really good job.
Yeah, and then of course they panned out during that, and you see the sign above the door that says trust, and it's like someone had made it, and it just I think that was a shout out to Ted Lasso. So I have to believe the writers maybe.
Yeah, because it was kind of tilted, right?
It was tilted, and then Ted Lasso, wasn't it? Believe.
Yeah,
above the door,
right.
I think. So I just thought that was, you know, like a little catch. Yeah, so maybe it was sort of trust.
If you know it was a shout out, drop us a line. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know for sure.
Yeah.
I also, another big cheer is Nikki Deloach's, the wardrobe. I just love what she wore. Like I've never liked dresses or skirts or whatever. It's fine when you get dressed up for like when they go to the ball and she's in that beautiful gown and everything, but just her cool look, it was like business,
right?
Casual a little bit. It was just cool. I just love, that is totally how I would dress if I was.
Pantsuit?
Yeah, her pantsuit. Hey, you know who kind of made that famous?
Yes.
Who?
Actually, no.
Actually, no. You always
I
go,
just didn't
yeah,
want to get
I know.
caught
And then
again.
I'm like,
You
who?
always catch me on this, and I'm not very good at names.
Katharine Hepburn.
Oh.
She sort of started that trend,
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I didn't know
she's
that, so there you go.
pretty known for her pants and wearing pants and
Right.
pantsuits and things. Yeah. So I have to give a shout out.
Well, good. There's the shout out. So, what else?
Do you have any other cheers?
No,
we
that
get
was
to
it for me.
Let me just, I want to, this is off of the movie, but I want to talk about Nikki Deloach for a minute because, you know, as I was reading, I had heard some things or read some things before about her positively. I'm not going to drop some big rumor
I was
here.
going to say, is there something coming?
No, but she is, and it's mainly because we love Ashley Williams and everything. And Nikki is a passionate advocate for Alzheimer's awareness and research.
Okay.
Because her dad passed away
Oh.
in 2021 from Pick's disease, which is a rare form of dementia. So she's a spokesperson for the Alzheimer's Association, and her and Ashley Williams host an annual event called the Dance Party to End Alz.
Oh, that's cute.
Which is pretty cute, yeah. So the event was founded by Ashley Williams' sister, Kimberly Williams Paisley, who I think we mentioned earlier in the Sister Swap movies, right?
Sister Swap.
And their mom passed away with Alzheimer's in 2016.
Man.
So I just thought it was really great. So they have this dance party and it raises money,
Well, good.
which I presume goes to, for research and things.
Yeah.
And while she cared for her dad as his health was declining, her newborn infant son, underwent surgeries for multiple congenital heart defects. So she is also the president of the Foundation Board of Trustees at Children's Hospital in Los Angeles.
Wow.
Where her son had the surgeries.
Kudos to her,
So he's, I think he's 8 or 9 now.
Okay.
Which is really cool. So she's a huge advocate for caregivers and is a board member for Mind What Matters, which is dedicated to giving caregiver support.
Right.
Which, we kind of know about. And then she even co-hosts a podcast with the same name.
Wow.
So I don't know how she has time
Right.
But good for her to have those things happen and then become an advocate and use your voice and your name and your, and have people from the Hallmark world come to these events, which brings a spotlight to them, which I thought was really cool.
It is.
And it's really, because not everyone does that. And the caregiver part is really important also.
Yeah. It's tough on
everybody. I was reading an article where she said she's still recovering from it because it was so hard on her going through both things at once, not knowing who you can reach out to, and taking care of your own mental health during that is really, really important. So I just wanted to mention that about her. I thought it was really, really cool.
Well, good. I'm glad you did mention that.
Yeah.
So out of 5 quirks.
Are we going to go to jeers?
Oh, I don't have any. So.
You don't have any jeers?
No.
I have a couple.
Okay.
I have just a
Let's
couple.
go.
Okay. So when they have the 5 football players go and stay with her, would the coach really not go also? Like, would you, as a female, as a woman, would you stay with 5?
Well, she was the president.
I know.
And in one scene, she was Madam President.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they did call her Madam President. I know. I just was kind of like, would you stay? I mean, maybe I'm looking too much into it. I don't know. And then the hard G, pronouncing the G on the end. Yeah. That is a thing with me. And I don't know why that bothers me so much.
Learning.
Yes. It's like earring.
Yeah. I don't know who started that.
Maybe that's the way we're supposed to be pronouncing it, actually. But the hard G pronounced at the end. What'd you say, salmon? Nothing matters. Let's just pronounce it salmon.
But you do know that a lot of people hear things differently. So
yes, or is it enunciation, like when you're acting like think, instead of thing,
like projecting.
Yeah, earring instead of earring.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a thing with me. It's a personal thing.
I get it.
So those would kind of be my cheers. Okay.
Well, I didn't have any.
Okay. All right.
So let's move on to corks.
All right.
How many do you give this one?
How many would you give it?
I'm going to give it a 3.75.
Yeah, I was going to go 3.5 for me.
Okay.
It was good. It was enjoyable. Right. It's probably middle of the road for me as far as the movies of the year so far. Mm-hmm. But I enjoyed it. If it was on, I wouldn't turn it off.
Right.
So.
I mean, I thought the acting was good. I thought everybody, played well with each other. And I just thought it was, after watching so many series and movies.
Or just real, yeah.
It was time for just a good old-fashioned
something light and fun. And,
yes. So that's how I felt.
I agree.
So is that a wrap?
That's a wrap.
Well, if you really, really like the show, we would really, really appreciate your positive review on Apple Podcast or Spotify. And if you didn't really, really like the show, we still appreciate your positive review.
Like really?
Yes.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and on social media so you don't miss a thing. Until next time.
Cheers.